fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Hearing over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
DJ is checked in for Hunter. And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Harris passes to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Ivey with the bucket.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Pass to DJ. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Harris looking it over. Cunningham drives in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
It's up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
From the stripe. And it's DJ with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it. But it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 16-5 run here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They double him with Mitchell. Cunningham outside. Thompson, a screen on Garland. Here's Cunningham. A special move before the shot. Cunningham's got 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And here is DJ. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 10. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Three-pointer. The shot by Ivey, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
From downtown, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to DJ. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Banked in off the glass. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Thompson outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's TJ. And another three for Cleveland.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Cavaliers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Ausar Thompson is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Beasley in at the 2-guard. Here's TJ, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Pistons shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Stewart. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Wade kicks to DJ. From past the arc. Does not fall. Only his 4th miss in 14 attempts. Beasley outside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Max Strus. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Howland, he's checked in for Thompson. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons are in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well,
good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's DJ. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Harris against Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Hardaway. Hunter grabs the miss.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's TJ. Good, another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
And the 3 off target. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Stewart down low. Covered by Mobley.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
DJ with it. He has 45 points. Hits the three-point foul.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Harris. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Beyond the arc. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Beasley with a clean look. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Garland, the pass to DJ. From deep three-point land. Beasley with the rebound. And stolen by DJ. From deep. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer. There, my goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Cleveland, sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major.
All right, fellas. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about...
And with the big gap... Substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Max Strus comes in for Evan Mobley. DJ is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Then for the Pistons, Beasley's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. And that one's good. DJ.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
They've got Max Strus. DJ out there with Thompson. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the... And another one!
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hands.
DJ way outside. The quick look, no good that time. On the wing, Thompson. He's got 6. They grab their own miss. Beasley for 3. It's not going to go for him. For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Jacks up a 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's DJ. And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Schroeder kicks to Harris. Strus against Beasley. Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. DJ's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Takes the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's Schroeder, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him. And the Pistons making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
Schroeder hits them both. 12 seconds left in the third. Pass to DJ. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. Beasley for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Isaiah Stewart out there with Reed. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. Here's DJ. Buries it from 3-point range. DJ's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Cleveland. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
Cavaliers shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most 3s in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Holland, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Now Schroeder. Here's Hardaway. Jerome with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the... And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ivy. And Okoro pulls it down.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's TJ. Good! Another from three.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
And one team is just completely outclassing.
And again.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by...
Again!
times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 80.
So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
This man really almost scored more points than Kobe. Unreal.